All right, I want to show y'all my garden. I'm gonna start on my porch. I have a plant with a bird's nest up there. Look at that. Isn't that cool? That is a bird's nest. I have to step on the ladder to see if there's any eggs in there yet. These are citronella plants. They're supposed to repel mosquitoes. 1, 2, 3 of those. This is Thai basil. No, sorry, African basil. And this is lemon balm basil right here. I love this one. This is all basil, purple basil. Look at all that basil, yum yum. This is arugula, out of here, arugula. And that's green onions down there. Another citronella plant. Catnip. I don't do anything with it. I just like to grow it because I like the smell of it. This is an azalea plant right here. I cannot wait. This thing's going to grow into a bush. Bay leaves right here. This is stevia. It tastes really sweet. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try one now. I love it. It's sweet. There was a lizard actually living in here. A lizard, yeah, it's a bunch of them out here. And this is one of my kale plants. I cut the leaves off as it grows. And this is the dinosaur kale with the thick leaves. I have one here too. And this is peppermint down in there. This aloe vera plant looks terrible, I know. I bought it outside and then it started to die. Ain't that something? But I see some new shoots are coming in, so. And that's chard down there. All right. And these are 1, 2, 3 tomato plants that I have that I'm growing on my porch. So these pots are on the porch. It's kind of messy out here because I was out here working earlier. And this is lavender. I love the way it smells. I rub it on my hands and I rub it on my neck. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. And it's a perennial. It grows back. So this one I bought from the store. It was smaller. This one I grew myself. And it died out, but then it came back. I'm like, okay. And down here is oregano. And look at the beautiful strawberry plant. When I first got this strawberry plant, it was like this. It just had that one piece. But now look at all this. And they're nice and green too. Beautiful. So it's starting to hang on out the pot. And strawberries grow wild. So if you have a small space, you want to contain it in something like this right here, so it doesn't take over, because it's like peppermint. It grows very wild. Now I'm going to climb over the banister and show you the rest. Oh shit. That came off. All right. Strawberry from this view. Look how pretty it looks. Oh my goodness. Rosemary. This smells good too. Rub it on your hands and you can dry it out and you can use it as a seasoning. The same with this oregano. This was actually dying. I brought it back to life. Tomato plants here. They're still green. When I did my last video, I don't think it was as many on here when I did the last video, but here are some right here. Pretty. It's a bunch of them growing in clusters. Look how tall it's growing. It's almost to the second floor. This is why when you plant tomato plants, right, when they're very small, you want to plant it deep. You want it to go as deep as possible, and I'm gonna show you why. These are all peppers, and I have it in this rolling bin right here. And I can move it from place to place wherever I want it to go. I can move it. It has wheels on the bottom of it. And this is a pepper plant. There are some peppers in there, I see. Look at them. Let me see. This is a habanero pepper, the really hot one. Right there growing. And these are all marigolds. And these right here are annuals. They're not perennials, but they're very hardy plants. And a lot of insects do not like them. So if you are trying to grow something, you want to plant some marigolds all around it, because a lot of insects do not like marigolds. And That's what you call companion planting. When you want to do it the natural way and you don't want to use pesticides or nothing like that. You want to get some marigolds and other plants that repel against bugs too. Just look it up. Here's another tomato plant, and I have it on a stick. I need to get some more bamboo sticks because that one right there is growing really tall. Here's another one. I see a bunch of, oh, I'm gonna eat this one. The yellow one is good. These yellow ones are really good. Look, it's an orange one. I think I'm gonna eat that one too. Good. Nice and juicy. I had to put this trellis behind it. And what I have is, I showed it in my last video, but I'm gonna show it again. This rolling thing right here with wheels on it. And I have 4 different pots with 4 separate tomato plants. And I doubled the pot. So you see how it's in one pot, but then there's a pot at the bottom of it too. So this lets me bury the tomato plant deep. And you want to grow it deep, and I'm gonna show you why. Do you see these right here? These are roots coming in, and more shoots will come out. Tomato plants will come out of that. Look, oh no, here's a better one. Let me get this one over here and show you. Do you see all of those on there? Look at them. This is why I like to plant it deep, because more and more will keep growing and growing and growing and growing all the way up the vine. Oh, here's my chives. I forgot to water it. It's looking kind of droopy. Chives, they grow consistently. Cut them down and they will grow back. Cut it, grow back, cut it, grow back. And I'm going to cut all this off right here. I'm going to take that, cut it off. And I'm going to dehydrate them and use them as a seasoning. So you don't have to go to the store and buy no chives. You can grow it yourself and dry it out and use it as a seasoning. Or keep it live. I showed y'all this in the other video where I had pulled the peppers up because they weren't doing well in this bed. And I'm not even going to show them to you because I'm kind of embarrassed. They look pitiful. Hopefully they make a comeback and they didn't go into shock when I pulled them out. But this is a lemongrass plant right here. And this thing will grow real bushy. I love it. And you can use this to put in your tea. I love this lemongrass. Basil right there. Look, you see I had the marigold going all the way around it. These marigolds going all the way around, and they repel bugs. So, here's my eggplant. A lot of holes are in here, but it's still doing good regardless. It's an eggplant down here growing. I have it in bags to keep the insects off of it. And I have one here that's growing. There's one here that's growing. And it's another one over here. It's really small. That's growing in. I have one over there in the bag. That's growing. And another one up under here in the bag. That's growing. Yeah, I seen another one somewhere. All right, here's more tomato plants. And this is the one that grows on a vine. So when I cut it, I will cut this whole thing off. I'm trying to wait for those ones that are green down the bottom to turn red. And I'll just cut this whole thing off and it'll be on a vine. And I can give it away if I want. You know, I want to give to people. I want them to have some as well. Look, here's another one. Another vine. And there's another one growing, and there's more. These aren't ready yet. And look how tall. Watch. And this is one that grows in a vine, a tomato vine plant. This is a different kind of tomato plant. I'm not sure exactly what the name of it is, but these tomatoes that grow on here are really, really good. And look how tall it is. Look, almost to the second floor. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Look. And you see all the flowers that's on there? All that's going to be tomato. I'm scared. It might, because it fell over on me one time. I had to put this black trellis right here. I had to put this behind it and wrap it up real good so it wouldn't fall. Look. It's to the window. My gosh, cucumber plant. I had got a big cucumber off of here. It was humongous. There's one growing under here, and there's a lot more growing, and they're very small. Over there, that plant that's hanging over, I showed y'all, that's the stevia. Look at it. All right, this is my squash plant. I believe this is like a winter squash plant, and the ants are all over it. I don't know what it is about squash, but they love squash. They are all over it. And I try everything that's natural that you can possibly think of to get rid of those ants, and they just, you can't. I mean, they're not really doing anything, not that I can see. I just don't want them to try to eat my squash when they start to come in. I cannot wait for these squash to come in. And what I'm doing is, as it grows, I'm just wrapping it around and keeping the leaves up off the ground so I can see to make sure no squash burrow moth, which is an insect that will come lay eggs and destroy your whole squash plant. I mean, as beautiful as it looks, that squash burrow moth will do some extensive damage. Extensive damage. Some basil right here. It's one pepper I left in because it's like a ghost pepper, and animals don't like this, so that's why I left this one in here. But the other ones look horrible. Horrible. But the eggplant is doing good. Let me see this one. These leaves are looking kind of oof. Oh, it's another one growing right there. Where's that? Hold up. Right here. Oh, another one. I have a bunch of eggplant. See, and this is a very small space that I have, y'all, and I'm not even supposed to be growing stuff off my porch. But you know, I don't listen. So when they find, oh shit, I just broke a leaf off this lemongrass. When they find out what they gonna say, pull it all up, it's already established now. I'm gonna get what I need for the winter. Yes, I'm gonna dehydrate and can these tomatoes. So I have them, all the peppers, I'm gonna dry them out. Yeah, so I'm gonna be good. I got a bunch of oregano, seasonings, rosemary, basil, all of that stuff I can dry out. Strawberries, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get anything because I don't see any flowering. Hopefully before the season is out, I'll see some strawberries on here, but I'm not really looking to get much from this. It's just really pretty. Look at it, it's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love it. And this hole came from, these two holes came from a caterpillar, right? So I seen him right here. He tore this one up too. So I seen him, right? I seen a hole and I couldn't find him. And one day I was searching hard and I looked, yup, he was buried down in the soil, camouflaged with the soil, one of those black, big, juicy caterpillars. So I kindly took him out and threw him over there in the woods. Yep, but I don't see any bugs. It's doing good. The strawberry plant is doing excellent. I'm going to show y'all this. This is kind of embarrassing, so, but I'm trying to bring it back. Now, this is a container squash. Look at it. When I tell you this thing was flourishing, the leaves were up to here. They were just beautiful, and the ants came in here and demolished it. When I tell you they tore it up. So I had pulled it up, cut all the leaves off. I did this before and it grew back beautifully, but the ants were still in the soil. So what I did was put some fresh soil in here, and I cut all the leaves off, and I left a few that are on there that look like they're about to bloom. Left those on there, and we'll see what happens. But it did grow back when I did this. This looks pitiful, but I'm hoping that it'll grow back. And I have it just sitting in the sun to try to dry. The soil was kind of wet. Try to dry that soil out. And this is another pepper plant right here. I think this might be a what you call it? A yellow banana pepper or a jalapeno pepper. I'm not sure, but I'm trying to bring that one back too. This was tucked away in a corner and I forgot it was there, so you can see where the insects ate it up. But I'm trying to bring it back. This one was in the bed. Remember I told you I had to pull some out, and I had cut all these off because the insects tore these pepper plants up. Here's another one. I don't know, this probably went into shock or something, because it didn't look this bad. This looks really bad, but the stems look really strong and good, so I'm hoping it'll bounce back. I see some new leaves up top trying to come in, so I think it's going to be good. It looks kind of bleak, but I think it'll pull through. Hopefully it didn't go into too much of a shock. Let me see. Yeah, that's a strong stem right there.